Hello, good morning, welcome to today's update. It's very, very quiet the day before yesterday. No signals at all, and once again, very, very quiet. I was really thinking that maybe the Fed minutes might get things moving. Not particularly. Just to start with sugar, we had a signal last week. Needed a weekly close above 15.01, which we have not got. So a minor negative yesterday in the UFO. So still waiting for this trade to sort of catch fire and maybe get going. But we'll be watching the intraday levels to see whether they drop, so that the threshold to buy might come back down again. Moving on to treasuries. Obviously, interest rate decisions pretty important there. We had the pops and time continuation at the daily support last week, and we've just edged higher ever since. Couldn't quite really rotate all the way back to 155.01, so a little bit more upside in there, but otherwise pretty quiet. Said consistently, don't stand in front of the truck on equities. This is the E-mini. So some daily support has risen for the first time in a considerable period. So from this point here, if we do the Nasdaq, obviously powered ahead. There was a minor negative yesterday in the UFO, but not at resistance. So it's simply a warning sign, not a call to get short. We had Facebook results last night, which beat. And the stock was up after hours. We've got Apple today after hours, so that's the last big one. Would be out of the way. Finally, just going to do the dollar index and euro. Talked about how the dollar had sort of stalled and had broken some short-term levels. The euro dollar has failed to accelerate below this 116.17 point. It's just sort of like hovering around. If we do the dollar index, surprisingly, that's run out of steam as well, yeah. But the key level is 94.10, which isn't a million miles away. To keep maximum bullishness, it really needs to hold that point. If it closes below it, then it suggests we're going to rotate back into this sideways pattern, and it would have lost a lot of momentum. Just going to do commodities, so gold and crude. First of all, gold. Dollar down, gold up. But again, not entirely convincing. But we do have that major support there that it held last week. And crude, which is in breakout mode, had a UFO and time continuation yesterday. So for long positions, it's a partial profit taking signal. It's not a call to get short because we are not at resistance. So a minor negative on crude. Okay, I think we'll leave it there.